how you prepare for the 10th season of your career? Is it something special to be in the cycling so long, or do you remember something from the first camps?
I do remember a lot from the first camp, from every camp, but 10 years has gone by pretty fast. It's crazy how fast the time goes. So I still feel like it's only maybe the 5th or the 6th year that I go on a training camp. So I think that's a positive thing.
For you as a cyclist, is a stressful period or chill period to be on a camp or to meet with media?
No, I think that's part of everything, and of course December camp is always a bit more busy, and I think every rider would like to just only train. It's not possible. So you know what December camp is, and you know what January camp is, and it's not stressful. I think it's just you need to be very flexible. I think that's the most important. December camp, everyone, media, the team sponsors, everyone wants to have their shoot or opinion or piece of paper to have about you for this next season, and you just know that it's really hard to manage how many we are, 45 cyclists, and everyone is programmed. So yeah, I think the most important is to be flexible, and we also know that these days we always do the first days that you cannot count on a lot of training, which I didn't, and then it's also fine that that you lose that you don't train for a few days, because you know afterwards you will not make up for it, but we'll have plenty of time to train.
How long do you prefer to be in off season?
For me, around 4.5 weeks. I don't touch a bike. This year I did a little bit of running, because I liked it to be a bit of active between all my dinners with friends. So yeah, I think that's a good amount. But maybe I did longer when I was younger. But I also feel that the difference between 4 and 6 weeks is a lot.
Does it matter for a cyclist where the camp is happening? Is it on Carpe or Girona or Bianca?
I think none of the cyclists likes to go to a place where it's raining. So as long as the sun is shining, I think we don't mind. Of course, if this would be my 10th year in this hotel, then yes, I would say let's go somewhere else. But we have been doing Sicily, we have been doing Mallorca, we have been doing Denia, Benidorm here. So we have been changing the hotels a little bit in the areas. So that also gives a little bit of different areas to train and different training roads. So that's okay.
Which one location is the best for you? So like roads or?
If the weather is good, I prefer Mallorca, but Mallorca is a little bit weather-wise. Logistically, it's harder to get all the trucks there. So I think here is pretty good. Yeah.
Do you prefer to ride in a group or alone?
I would say I prefer little groups. So let's say 4 to maximum 6. I like. More than 6, I'm not a big fan. I have the feeling you don't really get to train much. You have a lot of new wheels, and it's more of a social ride than training.
So you have become 9 years as a pro at 9 weeks. Do you have special plans for maybe 10 wins or a particular race?
I would love to win another monument, but you don't order it. It's I'll try my very best. It's one of the big goals. As always, the classics. I mean, I didn't think about it that way, so I maybe should rethink what and where my 10th victory in my 10th year of pro would be.
And you said the classics. What's the plan for next year? Full classic season from Honor to Paris-Roubaix?
Yeah, normally the plan is just do opening weekend until Roubaix. Then maybe not do the Pana or Scheldeprijs, but all the other ones are on the schedule. Yeah.
And which classic is the dream for you? You are Flandrian, but you historically did better results in Paris-Roubaix.
For me, Roubaix is the one that I love the most, and the one that I would love to win the most. So Roubaix, even as a Belgian guy.
This year it was on your birthday, so it was close call. You were in front group at one moment.
Yeah, it was a special day also, I think, because I mean, if you turn 30 or 29, it's a bit different. The 30 is always something, it's a milestone, let's say. So it was nice to have like 30 on the day of Roubaix. I really liked it. Of course, I had bad luck with a flat tire at a very bad moment when I was just with Wout and Stefan. So yeah, they were second and third. So of course it's disappointing to not have the chance to try to also be on a podium. But on the other hand, you know that it's Roubaix, it can happen, and flat tires are part of the race. I was a bit scared that my birthday ride would become a shitty day, and this I didn't want to. So I was happy that at the end was, I mean, I had a good day. I raced aggressive. I was there. So it was a nice birthday in hell, let's say.
Can you say that Milan San Remo gave you another perspective, another maybe belief in your own strengths?
Perspective, yes. Believe in my own strengths, no. I think I'm someone who always believed in myself, and of course I have ups and downs. And I would love to be like everyone. Everyone wants to only have ups, but that doesn't go like that in life. So yeah, it's not easy, and but for myself, I think I always have the confidence and the belief that I can win those races.
I remember one your interview after it was about the junior world title, and you say that how many people wait for you at home and the stress, the pressure, the media meetings, etc. Is it better for you to work to live right now in Monaco, to be outside of Belgium?
For me, yes, but it's not only press; it's just in general. I think when I'm in Monaco, I just have more time for myself and my girlfriend, for us, training and easy. And when I'm in Belgium, I always have the feeling I'm going from left to right, and always busy. Where now I have the feeling I can do really my training and recover and take care of my rest and everything else. Yeah, I think especially as a junior, it's a lot in Belgium that comes to you if you're not used to it, and it's something I like to be more quiet at home.
Is it tiring for young Belgian guy, everyone to look at you, the new Max, the new Max, the new boy maybe? You cyclists in Belgium, you're like rock stars.
Yeah, but yeah, you don't have a choice, and there has been a lot of guys called the new Tom Bonen. But I think now we'll be starting to say the new Remco or the new Wout. So I think it's part of it, and I know I'm not that guy, and the pressure is a lot more on Remco and on Wout than it is on me, and I'm totally fine with that.
I'm very curious about one thing. You are very good in sprints. You are fourth in Champs-Élysées this year. Is it going to try something new to improve your sprint, or is just the case you are very good at the end of the stage race or at the end of the long tiring one-day race?
I think it's more the second part. I won't be focusing too much on the sprints. I think we also have Mess, who proved to be very fast. And I think I do my job as a lead-out man pretty good. So that will be my main focus for sprints.
But you know that you can win some races in sprint, maybe?
I think I was faster in the past than I am now, but it depends on the day. But I think I have different qualities to finish off a race. Yeah.
How the cycling? Because you said that you were fast in the past, but at the World Cup at your hometown, everyone was sure you were the fastest in this group, but you finished fourth.
Yeah, I think it's all about perspective nowadays. I think if you see the race, we started racing 180 kilometers from the finish line. I had to do a lot of work for Wout, and at the end of the day, it's who has the most left in the legs. And that day, I had to spend so much energy on helping Wout, taking the wind, while Dylan and Michael, they were racing their own race. They could hide a little bit, and that cost me a medal. So I think I had one of the best days on the bike, and yeah, if I didn't have to work for Wout, I'm pretty sure I would have been a bit more fresh to compete for that medal. But it's a lot of ifs, and we went with the plan to win with Wout. So you can look back, but it doesn't. I mean, now I'm saying this, but it doesn't change anything, and I don't regret that I worked for Wout, because if I didn't, then you don't follow the plan.
You were very good friends.
Yeah.
And, outside the cycling, what are your interests? You have a shop with your uncle about chocolates.
Yeah.
And what other interests you have? I think you opened a watch boutique.
No, I'm a Breitling ambassador, so I'm interested in watches. That's true, and I'm also a wine enthusiast. Of course, we don't get to drink it a lot of times, but let's say I prefer to have a nice dinner with a glass of wine than going to the McDonald's after a race. Yeah, it's the interests that are there, but I think it's nothing. The main the main focus is the bike.
Are you going to sommelier course maybe?
It's something I would like to do, yes, but will be for the last years or the after my career.
At long races, maybe like in one Sanremo, what do you talk about in the first 3 or 4 hours? Is there talking about wine or food?
Depends on who you are riding with. You can talk about their wives, their kids, how is life, how their winter was. There's so many options to talk about. Of course, there's also wine lovers, so you can talk about wine, and the other one is more watches than cars. And in Sanremo, there can be a lot of time to talk about different subjects. Yeah.
Does it sometimes argue about past races or tactics or something?
No, not really. No.
Past is the past.
That's the past.